Hello, and welcome to a video about using online learning tools. As you know, last year, if you were a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, you probably used Google Classroom in quarter 4 when we went into quarantine. And you used that for online learning. And some people really enjoyed it, but some people found it difficult to stay organized. So now we're switching to a platform called Schoology. And Schoology features all of the same things that Google Classroom has, but it adds a lot more options for organization and putting everything you need in one place. So, both Google Classroom and Schoology integrate with Google Drive, so you can access all of your Google Drive files and all of your docs, all of those things. But they have differences. If you look at the left, you can see the features that Schoology offers, and if you look at the right, you can see the features that Google Classroom offered. And again, we're all switching to Schoology, so you don't have to worry about having some teachers on Google Classroom and some teachers on Schoology. We'll all be in one place. Go ahead and take a minute to share in the chat which features you are most excited about. Share at least one feature that you think is beneficial from the Schoology list. Go ahead and post the feature that stands out to you in chat. Thank you for sharing at least one feature that stood out to you. For the rest of the video, I'll be showing you what it looks like to be a student in Schoology. First up, we have the home screen. So this will be what it looks like when you log in. You've got recent activity and course dashboard that are the two main options on the home screen. Recent activity shows all comments and updates pertaining to your school, courses, and groups. To filter your feed, you can click Most Recent in the top corner and select a filtering option. Click on the word Course Dashboard to switch over to your list of courses. Each course should have a picture displayed for that course. Here's what it looks like when you're enrolled in more than one course. You can click any of the course icons to go to that course's main landing page. You can also click and drag the course icons to rearrange how they display on your course dashboard. The upcoming area on the right side of your homepage displays events, assignments, tests, quizzes, and discussions with a due date. These are specifically for courses or groups that you're a part of. Hovering over each item displays the course or group associated with the item. If you want to change the settings to make the course dashboard the first thing you see when you log into Schoology, click your name and go to Settings. Here you can set your homepage to Course Dashboard instead of Recent Activity and save your changes. By clicking the calendar icon at the top right of Schoology, you can view events and due dates by the month, week, or day. Each item is color-coded depending on the courses, groups, school, or your own personal events. Due dates for assignments, assessments, and important course-related events are automatically added to your calendar and managed by your instructor. You can add events to your personal calendar by clicking the calendar icon at the top of Schoology. Select the calendar icon in the top menu, click the date to which you would like to add the event, fill out the event form, optionally add any documents, links, or resources, and click Create to complete. Once you have created a personal event, you can drag and drop it to move it to another day on your calendar. To modify an existing personal event, follow these steps. Click the event you would like to modify, click Edit Item, and once you've finished editing the event, save the changes. To delete a personal event, follow these steps. Click the event you would like to delete, click the View Item button, click the gear to the right of the event profile, and select Delete to remove the event. Navigate to your Messages area by clicking the envelope icon on the top menu. Click New Message. Enter the recipient's name in the To field. A list of users automatically populates as you type. Select the user from the list. Enter a subject and message, optional files, links, or resources, and click Send to complete. When you have a new message in your inbox, the Messages icon on the top menu displays an updated number. Navigate to your Messages area by clicking the envelope icon. Click the message you would like to read. New messages have an indicator to the left of the message. To reply to a message, enter a comment in the message area and click Send. If you want to see your sent messages, click on the Messages icon, click View All, and select Sent Messages tab. To read a message, click on the message you sent in the past. Notifications display course events in chronological order, as well as requests to RSVP calendar events. New notification requests are indicated by a number on the bell icon. Clicking a notification or request will allow you to view the related content. Your personal profile contains information about you and your activity on Schoology. Click your name in the upper right-hand corner. Click Your Profile. Schoology users that click on your name will also be taken to your profile. To change your profile picture, hover over the profile picture and click Edit Picture. If you already have a photo in place, click Remove Picture to remove your current picture from view. Click Attach File, choose a JPEG, PNG, or GIF file from your device. There's a 5 megabyte limit per photo file. If you'd like to use an avatar instead, choose an avatar below. The Badges area displays all of the badges your instructors have awarded you in your course. You may filter badges by current and past courses and sort the order of badges into your newest and oldest badges. Portfolios are also in your profile. You can use them to collect projects that you're proud of or display information you've learned. Click on Resources. It's your own personal library of documents that you create in Schoology or download from other sites. It's easy to organize and create and copy or move your resources right from your Resources page. Saving your documents in this personal library enables you to access them for years to come and use them in any courses you take in the future. To view your resources, click Resources at the top of Schoology. Collections are like containers that store folders and files in your resources to help you organize your work. They're located in the left menu of your personal resources. To add a collection, follow these steps. Select Resources from the drop-down from the top menu, click Personal, click Add Collection icon, the beige box with a green and white plus sign. Title your new collection and click Create to finish. The Resource Search feature searches for keywords in your personal and group resources. To filter the search results, check the box listed under the following criteria. Area. This option enables you to narrow the search to your personal or group resources. File format. This option enables you to narrow your search to the type of file or material of resources. You can reorder. This option enables you to change the order of your folders, files, and links. Click the arrow that appears next to the resource and drag it to your desired location. Don't forget to click Submit at the bottom. You can auto-arrange. This option enables Schoology to automatically arrange your items for you. This option arranges all of the resources in a collection. Checked boxes do not apply. You can rename your collection. This option enables you to change the name of the collection. And you can delete the collection. This option enables you to delete your collection. This action cannot be undone. If you are accessing the Resource Apps area for the first time, you may see a button to install apps. Select the option to install the resources of your choice. Once you've installed the resource app to your resources, click the app, approve access, and connect your account. Enter the username and password to log into the third-party account. Click Accept to successfully connect. All of your content will automatically populate your resource app. As you probably know already, everyone will be adding Google Drive. So go to Resources, Apps, check the box for Google Drive, and add it. Then, to approve it, you need to sign in to your Google Drive account. If you have a lot of things in your Google Drive, the best way to find what you're looking for is to use the search feature with a very specific file name. At this point, you're probably wondering how you're actually going to interact inside of your classes. So let's look at the inside of a class. This is what it's going to look like inside of most of your classes. As you can see, the first thing in the materials page is going to be some kind of welcome or introduction to the course that you can examine to see what the course is all about. Then, there might be some introductory assignment or something to greet you, like a video from the teacher. Additionally, your teacher is going to include a link to their Zoom class on the front page. Next, you can see there's a folder called Reading Unit 1, and that's going to be all the lessons and projects and discussion boards and things for that unit. You can also see in the top right, there is an upcoming list of different things that will be due soon. So you might want to check that upcoming list as you progress through the course. But when you're just getting started, you probably want to go to that welcome page that your teacher provides first. Pages are resources containing text, images, videos, HTML, or any combination of these elements created by your instructor to supplement the course. So it might have YouTube videos or anything you can embed in a web page. By default, students must click on a page to view its content. Teachers do have the option to change the setting on the page so that it shows its content on the materials section without you having to click on it. But if it's really long, they might not want to choose that option. So if you just see the title of a page, make sure you click on it. Folders are a great way to organize course materials, and they're distinguished by the folder icon next to their name. Inside of the folder, you will find an assortment of course materials, everything from assignments to tests or quizzes, assessments, files, links, discussion boards, media albums, and pages. Files that have been added to your course can appear inside of folders or the front page in the Materials tab. File types can be viewed in your browser without having to download the file, so you don't have to leave Schoology in order to read Word documents, Excel documents, PowerPoints, or PDFs. And you can see that all of the features of a normal PDF reader are available in Schoology. You can open up thumbnails to see each page as a small image on the side of the PDF. You can navigate through the pages by clicking the arrows. You can zoom in and out by clicking the minus and plus icons. You can go full screen if you want to look at the PDF full screen. And you can use the hand icon to drag and move the pages if you prefer to do it that way. There's also a text select option if you need to copy any quotes or text from the PDF. You can also use the download icon to download the PDF onto your device. Next up, we have class discussions. These are interactive conversations that allow participation between you, your classmates, and your teacher. Each discussion has threading commenting, allowing you to respond to any post by any student. For some courses, instructors may choose to moderate the discussion posts. Moderation requires a course administrator to approve each post before it is published. When this feature is turned on, your post will not immediately be visible to other students. Teachers can also choose to have students who post see the other posts. So you'll have to post before you can see how other people responded to the initial question, but then you can comment on anyone else's post after that. Next up, we have media albums. Media albums contain photos, videos, or audio files. With your instructor's permission, you may comment on each item within the album or even upload your own files. Your instructor can also tag you and your classmates in specific photos. Tagged photos of you will appear on your profile page. After a media album has been created by your instructor, and depending on your user permissions, you can add files by clicking Add Media in the upper right-hand corner. To make changes to your file, click the File from the album page. Depending on the type of file and your permissions, you have a number of options available. Click Edit Caption to add or change your caption. Click the gear icon to delete the file. Click the square icon to crop your photo, and the arrows to undo or redo. You may also be able to tag this photo. Note that the arrow icons are not for rotation. When you upload an image, make sure it's already rotated properly on your phone or your Chromebook before uploading it. Otherwise, delete it and try again. The next course material category is called an assignment. Assignments are graded material type. Each assignment may require you to make a submission. Once you've made a submission, the instructor can grade the assignment, provide feedback, and upload a file back to you. From within the assignment, click Submit Assignment. Use the Add Comment area for questions or concerns. This is optional. Upload. Select a file from your computer. Create a document on the web using the text editor. Resources. This is what most students will probably use. Select a file from your resources. Remember, you can add files from your Google Drive to your resources. You can save a draft to come back to work on it, or you can click Submit to finish. Assessments are a type of graded material used by instructors to evaluate their students' comprehension and readiness. Multiple choice questions, true, false, matching, and all other kinds of questions can be included in an assessment. Students can access their assessments from anywhere. They can access their other graded materials. It could be in the material list, the upcoming feed, the calendar, the notifications feed. To take an assessment from your browser, click on the name of the assessment and click Start Attempt. Answer the questions appropriately. Click Review to review your answers. Click Finish when you have completely reviewed your answers. Click Yes to submit your assessment attempt. Click No if you need to continue a review of your attempt. Instructors may include audio or video questions on an assessment. That allows you to record audio or video directly within the assessment and include it in your submission. It's important to note that you can't use the mobile app to record in Schoology, so make sure you're using the mobile browser, or ideally, you're on your Chromebook using the web browser on your Chromebook for most of your assignments. Depending on your settings, you may be prompted to enable your microphone. Make sure you click Allow to continue recording. You may pause and resume the recording at any time. Audio can be recorded up to a maximum of 10 minutes. Your instructor may also set a time that's less than 10 minutes as the maximum. Click the stop icon once you have finished recording. You may play back the recording. The playback option is displayed once the recording is completed. If you wish to re-record and discard the current recording, click the record icon. You will be prompted to confirm to replace the existing recording. Next, proceed to the next question or review if you've completed all of the questions. Video questions are going to work very similarly to audio questions, but when you click record for the first time, it will ask you if you can use your camera. Make sure you click allow. Then you can record a video. You can pause the video in the middle of recording. The maximum is still 10 minutes, and click the square stop button to finish your video recording, and next to move on to the next question. Click review to review your answers. It's important to note, look at the top right menu. There's a flag icon. Teachers can give you the option to flag certain questions as problem questions that you had trouble on. When you go to review, all of those flagged questions will be displayed. Once you click review, that will bring you to this screen. You can click on the questions to review them along with your answer choices, or you can click finish to proceed. Next, you will get this confirmation window. Click Yes to submit your assignment or No if you need to continue to review your choices. Since audio and video questions are subjective question types, your grades are not displayed automatically. Grades for completed assessments with these subjective question types will appear in your grades once your instructor reviews your submission and enters a score. If an assessment only contains multiple choice questions, true-false questions, ordering questions, matching questions, or selection questions, then your grade will be displayed immediately, and you can instantly know what you got on the assessment. Some other notes on assessments. You may have more than one attempt. You can see that this student has 3 attempts. So a teacher can determine if an assessment is a 1-attempt assessment or more. They can also set a time limit. So pay attention when you start an assessment to see that you have enough time to complete it, and that's especially important if you only have 1 attempt on the assessment. If the test or quiz is set at resumable and allows multiple attempts, you will see both of these options to either resume your first attempt or start a new attempt. Click Resume to continue working on your previous attempt. Questions are resumable by default. That's especially important, for example, if you have a bad internet connection and you lose connection, you can come back and resume. If the assessment allows multiple attempts, the following options are displayed when resuming. So this student has 3 attempts, and they started 2 in progress and 1 submitted. Teachers can set the assessment to keep the score that's the highest or the most recent. So it's either going to be your last attempt or your best attempt, depending on what option your teacher chooses. The Updates area of the course profile is used by instructors to create announcements and brief messages for the course. Updates will appear in the Updates section of your course as well as on your homepage. You and your classmates may comment on each update. In some cases, your instructor may also allow you to post your own updates. To access your grades, go to the Grades tab next to Resources at the top of your screen. Click on the course that you'd like to view. When an item is graded by your instructor, the grades will immediately appear in this area. Teachers can also leave comments on each item. Look at the first red circle with the 1 inside of it. That's pointing to a little page icon. That is the item submission. So when you turn in an assignment like a Google Doc, that is what that indicates. Look at the next red circle, the number 2. That's indicating an instructor comment. Look at the third red circle, the number 3. That's indicating the total course grade. Groups are an excellent way to connect with people locally and from many different schools. Depending on the permission settings at the administrative level, educators, parents, and even students can create or join groups. They can be used to connect, collaborate, share materials, learn, and more. The most popular reason that students make groups is for clubs to meet online, share pictures and videos, and schedule when the club will meet in person or online. You can create a group from the groups in the top menu of your homepage. To create a group, follow these steps. Click Groups at the top of Schoology, select My Groups, click Create Group on the top right, and fill out the group form. Write a description. Set the privacy to customize who can view the group, and set access to customize who can join the group. Once you have created a group, you are now a group administrator. In your Groups drop-down menu, groups you administer are marked with shield icons. To join an existing group, click Groups at the top of Schoology, select My Groups, and click Join Group. Enter the group access code and click Join. Schoology also has open groups based on areas of study and teaching. You can join public Schoology groups by clicking on Public Groups. Updates are meant to be brief messages posted to your group. When updates are posted to your group, they will appear in the Updates section of your group, but they will also appear on the recent activity of their homepage. If you are a group administrator, you can limit this ability to only other group administrators. Some other things that you can do with groups include polling your group polls to receive live feedback to see who wants to do what, group discussions to decide on what you're interested in watching if you're in a movie club, for example. You can create group albums to share pictures and videos. If you want other students to join your group, you need to share the group access code with them. Hopefully this video overview has given you an idea of why we're choosing Schoology for every school in the Uplift network. And the idea of creating these groups should get you excited about the idea that you might be able to collaborate with students from Peak, from North Hills, from Hampton, from Heights, from Infinity, from Mighty, and all of the other Uplift schools. We can really use the online learning, which is unfortunate, to our advantage. We can take advantage of it to build communities and share resources with each other. So even though we don't like learning online sometimes, Schoology is definitely the best option that we have, and I'm happy that everyone has access to it. Here's some reminders of the difference between Schoology and Google Classroom. And I want you to take some time to post again in chat. You posted before from this list. Now I would like you to post something that you learned about Schoology that you didn't know it offered before. So you'd only heard the name Schoology. What did you learn that Schoology can do? And don't use the groups example because we just talked about that. Go ahead and post in the chat something that you remember from this video that you did not realize Schoology was capable of doing.